Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing this office chair right here. So this desk chair is from Hoffree, and this is their big and tall executive desk chair. So the fine people over at Hoffree were nice enough to send this chair over for me to review, so thank you to them. And it was also perfect timing on their half as well, just because as you can see, I am in my new recording area and I needed a new office chair because my old one was pretty much falling apart. So now I have a nice, new, comfortable desk chair. So yeah, I'm really happy about this. But anyways, in this video, I will be showing you how to build this desk chair. And then I'll also go over all the features about it. And then I will give you my thoughts on this chair at the end of the video. So other than that, let's begin. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to assemble this chair. So I just found a knife to pretty much cut the tape on top of the box just to get it open so I could get to all the parts inside. Since I had the box open, I just started pulling all the parts out and setting them on the floor. And then after that, I just started to remove all the packaging materials that was covering the parts, from the plastic to the bubble wrap. And then I tried to place them in some kind of organized fashion just to make it a little easier to assemble. So the first thing you want to grab is this star-shaped thing and then the 5 legs. And then what you want to do is just pretty much slide them in and line up the screw holes, and then take the screws that they provide and then the Allen key to pretty much tighten them down. And then you just want to work leg by leg, and then you just tighten them all down. And then you just grab the wheels after that and they snap into the ends of the legs. And then that is the base of the chair pretty much built pretty easily. So once you're done building the base of the chair, you just want to flip it over so you have your wheels touching the floor. Then you want to grab the gas cylinder, and then I did remove the covering of the gas cylinder at first, and then I took the cylinder and slid it into the middle part of the base of the chair until it felt firmly in place, and then I took that cover and then recovered the gas cylinder. So now you want to grab the seat part of the chair and you want to flip it over. There are 8 screws in total you want to remove. They are silver. You got 4 in the back right here, and then you got 2 on both sides, pretty much right where the armrests go. And I did find my drill with the right size Allen key bit, and it kind of sped up this process a lot. So now you want to grab this black metal bracket, and this gets mounted onto the bottom part of the seat, and you just want to inspect it closely because it has an indication mark saying which way should be facing forward. As you can see, there's a little thing, it says front right here, and you just want to match it up to the bottom part of the seat with the arrow here, and then that would be the correct direction. And then you can take the 4 screws that are in the packaging, the little black screws, and then just pretty much screw it down and make sure it is firmly in place. So now we're going to install the adjustable armrest. It doesn't matter which side you start on. I started on the right side. The only thing you got to watch out for is on the right side of the seat, there is that pocket for the lumbar support pump. And you kind of just want to move that out of the way, because if you don't, you're going to kind of pin that thing down and you won't be able to use it. So there are only 2 screws that hold this in. You just got to get the 2 black screws from the packaging. And then lining it up could be a little tricky at first, but once you get it, it should go in pretty smoothly. And then once you tighten those screws down completely, there are 2 little black caps you can kind of pop on top of the screws and it will cover it up. And then you can move on to the next arm. So once you have both armrests installed onto the seat, you can actually take this seat part, and if you look at the black metal bracket, there is another hole right here. And this just gets set right on top of the gas cylinder, just like this. You just push down on it, so make sure it's firmly in place, and now we're ready to move on to the next step. So now you can grab the backrest of the chair, and it has 4 silver screws in it as well you gotta remove. There's 2 on the left side and then 2 on the right side. So after you're done removing those 4 silver screws from the backrest, you want to grab the 4 remaining black screws from the packaging, and then you can take your backrest and then set it up with the arm brackets where the holes align. I started with the 2 bottom ones on both sides. It kind of made this part a little bit easier. And then yes, my drill did die as well, so I had to go back to the Allen key. So once I had the 2 bottom screws started, then I was able to go to the top 2 on both sides. It was a little bit tricky, but once I got it, it was pretty easy from there. And then the last thing you got to do is take the 4 remaining black caps and cover those screw holes up, and then this is pretty much done. So after going through the footage, it looked like it only took me about 15 minutes to build this chair. It did go a lot quicker since I was using a drill. And if you're going to use a drill, I would recommend using it on a low speed setting just so you don't strip the screws out. But overall, this chair was actually not too bad to build at all. So now I'm going to go over the features of this chair, and I'm going to start at the bottom of the chair and work my way up. So the first thing you have is you have these 360-degree swiveling durable racing casters. You have a heavy-duty metal base, and it can support up to 450 pounds. There is also a Class 3 SGS certified gas cylinder, and this thing should last longer and be safer. So the armrests on this chair are padded, which are pretty comfortable as well. And they're also adjustable as well, so you can pull them upright and be able to store this chair under any desk. So this chair also has an inflatable lumbar support system built into it, and it's very easy to use. There is a pump on the right side of the chair, and all you got to do is just squeeze it, and it will fill the airbag in the backrest of the chair. And you just squeeze that until you pretty much find the preference that you like. And if you happen to go past what you find suitable for yourself, there is a little button above it. You just push it and it will release the pressure. So the last thing we're going to talk about is what makes this chair comfortable. So you have a layer of a sturdy plywood, you have a high density raw cotton layer, you have elastic springs for rebound and comfort, then you have a high rebound memory foam, and then the last thing is you have a breathable PU leather. And that's pretty much what makes this chair really comfortable. So if you wanted to buy this chair for yourself or somebody else, I'll provide all the links down in the description for where you can get this chair. I found this chair on Amazon going for around $150, which is not too bad. And I'll also provide a discount code to use at checkout to get an additional percentage off. So other than that, I think we are done here today. So that's going to be it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please drop a like, make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more content, and other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.